Benteng Kuto Besak Palembang, one of the biggest tourist icons in Palembang. Fort. We are familiar with this word. A fortress is a building for military purpose which is made for the war. The fort had been built since 1780 years ago in various forms and developed into a very complex. There are many historical buildings that we can find in Indonesia, especially in Palembang. One of them is Benteng Kuto Besak Palembang, South Sumatra. The fort is located at Jalan Sultan Mahmud Badarudin, 19 Ilir, Kecamatan Bukit Kecil, Palembang City, South Sumatra. Benteng Kuto Besak Palembang is a historical relic of the Sultanate of Palembang Darussalam. The idea of Benteng Kuto Besak Palembang was initiated and established by Sultan Mahmud Badarudin I, which is ruled in 1700 until 1758 to protect the Sultanate of Palembang Darussalam from enemy attacks. The fort's location between the rivers that made people cannot go to the fort easily because they must be through certain points. If the enemies infiltrate to the fort, so the soldiers will know it and take some anticipations. The construction was completed by Sultan Mahmud Badarudin, which is built in 1776 until 1803. In the 18th century, this fort became the fourth center of Palembang Darussalam sovereignty. After Keraton Kuto Gawang, Keraton Beringin Janggung, and Keraton Kuto Batu or Kuto Lama. The fort was built in 1780 with a known architect and implementation of supervision of the work entrusted to a Chinese. Common brick adapts using limestone in the interior area of the Organ River coupled with 8 whites. The use of time to build Kuto Besak was approximately 17 years. The palace was occupied on Monday, February 21, 1797. Chronologically, the archaeological relic in this place was from the time of the Sultanate of Palembang Darussalam and the Dutch colonial. In particular, the archaeological relic that was from the Sultanate of Palembang Darussalam was a perimeter wall and a southwest gate, while the archaeological relic that was from the Dutch colonial era was the main gate and some buildings were in the fortress. Based on its architectural style, the building inside the fort was identified as in this style that was developed in Indonesia in the early 20th century. Many tourist facilities are provided in fort area, such as Sultan Mahmud Badarudin II Museum, People's Struggle Monument or Montpera, Riverside Restaurant, Belidovis Monument, Benteng Kuto Besak Plaza, Main Stage, beaches, and tour boat rental facilities on the Musi River as well as Musi River Pier. This fort becomes a tourist spot in Palembang City, which is fun, almost similar to Square in Yogyakarta City. The fort has its own uniques, which is located on the river bank and near the Ampera Bridge. On the left side there is the King's Palace of a number of river cruises and boats that can be boarded by tourists. On the right side there is a restaurant that serves a variety of Palembang specialties. At night, the castle becomes the center of night entertainment. At night, the atmosphere will feel more dramatic. The light from the rows of garden lights creates a reflection of yellow on the surface of the river. From a variety of unique trinkets, children's toys, and delicious food from Palembang in here. Almost every afternoon to evening, thousands of tourists enjoy the atmosphere of the tourist area. You can sit and relax near Music River while enjoying the beautiful night. Ampere bridge decoration with the lights can make it more vibrant and more beautiful. Not only the place for hangout, but this area is also often used for activities bazaar culinary to musical performance. Palembang City's government has its own concept, so that the tourist area of Benteng Kuto Besak becomes an open area to the people. Surely, this area will be more beautiful with the support of local authorities, because the potential in this area is very large, ranging from a variety of tours in Benteng Kuto Besak and river tours are very good. Obviously, Benteng Kuto Besak has transformed into a fun open night tourist spot. The beauty of Ampere Bridge and Music River at night become a savory seasoning that is dear for us to miss. If you are visiting the Palembang City, there is no harm to visit this area. You can find the charm of Music River wrapped in the crowds who visit this fort. The entrance ticket is very cheap. You can pay 5,000 rupiah for the entrance ticket and you will enjoy the tour Benteng Kuto Besak Palembang. If you travel to Palembang, don't forget to visit Benteng Kuto Besak Palembang, where this building is one of Palembang's icons and a place where you can get a wonderful experience about its history and culture. Benteng Kuto Besak is open daily from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. So, you can choose the best time to visit Benteng Kuto Besak. You can get the information through social media on Instagram at Benteng Kuto Besak. Do you want to travel Palembang? Don't forget to visit Benteng Kuto Besak Palembang.